finished all the borders. Let's zoom in a wee bit. Oh, it's not very good there. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Trying to get this done for my bed sleeping. That's better. Yeah, I've got a big LED light in the ceiling that's doing that. Anyway, let's zoom out again. And 2 ideas for binding. We'll put that back and then cut this to 3.5 inch border and then bring this forward and make it into a binding like that. Well, thinner obviously, but this border is not exactly straight. Excuse me. So, or I was thinking just plain black already on a roll. I'll get this from Amazon. What is it? Trims. Got quite a few of them, different colours. So that's a real easy job to do. All done and dusted for you. Chuck that over my table, bang. Or cut it 3.5 inch is what I'm doing. I'm cutting that a whole lot 3.5 inch, and I can make binding out of that separate. So yeah, I'll probably make it out of that because otherwise I'm being lazy. I know I'm panicking a bit because I need to finish it, but it's worth the extra couple of hours to do that. So it's 3.5. I don't know, can you see me down here? Let's turn you around a little bit. I had to get some clothes on to film, in case you see me. Not a pretty sight in a nightie. So 3.5, and I'll just pull this border so it's on line here. And I've already cut a section. Thought I'd better film this, as everything else has been filmed. So my mat goes up to there, so I know where I've got to go to. Nice and gently. Now I've wandered there, see? So I'll just pull it back a bit. Where am I up to there? Quite hard when it's a full 2 foot ruler. You're cutting 2 foot. The mat's 2 foot. Or 22 inches actually, but I've got it leaning on my bed. It's on the left hand side, or the far away side as you're looking. That takes the weight off, doesn't drag. So I've got quite a bit of fabric left over, but that'll be used for something else. Using a scrappy, doesn't go to waste in my house. Right. I'm huffing and puffing a bit. I'm still not good with my cold. I'm better, not good. Right, let's not there. Right, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, yep. Take me time, because it can wander. Where's my mat? Up there. That'll do. Quite big this. Oh dear, I've got the top there. Am I going to meet it at the top, do you think? It's quite a big quilt. Bigger than we thought when we started this. We didn't think we were going to put a 6 inch border on it. Anyway, we're here now. We're near the end. See the finishing line? Yeah, that's okay. So I need to pull this a little bit there. Okay, there. I'm just a little bit out there. But that'll be taken up with the binding. That's as far as I can go. Just whip that bit off out of the way. I haven't got the mic in, so I hope the phone's picking it up. If not, it'll be music. Make sure you can see. You sometimes think that the pattern, you know, is it the same all the way round? Sometimes you might space it out more, but I think I'm okay. Oh, 3.5 bell. Struggling around here. Hold on, 3.5, right. I do that because I have to reassure myself my back here. I'm moaning because of my back now. Never ending. Suffer for our art, don't we? Suffer for our craft. I'm just walking up to make sure that this ruler doesn't move. If it does, I'll have to sort it out again, but anything to make it a little bit easier. So, and this would have been finished a while ago if I hadn't been ill. But I couldn't even do hand sewing. I was sitting there watching a box, I couldn't lay down. Oh, it was a nightmare. But I'm okay. So I'll just pull that a little bit there, make sure that's on 3.5. It's nice and straight, and then I don't have to worry. Hold on. When I put my binding on. Did I do that all right? Yeah. So there's a couple of cuts in it to do this border. Quite a few cuts. So from there to there, you can't quite see the end. I'm just having a look at the camera. Using the iPhone so it's the opposite way. Can't see it face on. And 3.5. 3.5. That looks good to me. You gently walk it up. Just cut this bit off. Get your hand out of the way. I did leave a little bit. I didn't go right to the very edge because I was thinking of turning it over, but yeah, it's a wee bit neater that way. Right. Excuse me. This is where it gets a bit awkward because technically this should be straight here, but I'll look at that again. Here we go. No, here we go. So I've got lined up there, but I'm well out here. But I'm going to put my elbow on here to hold that down while I just get it lined. It's not out of alignment, it's just the way the quilt is laying on the table. You see? You can see it's more or less the same there, 1/4 inch. That's all it is. So I know that's square and that's square there, that's nice. Well pleased. 4 o'clock in the morning. Hold on, I've moved. Alright. So I'm going to pull that back again. Can we start there again? That's it. There we go. As I said, I didn't put colour on the black borders. I wanted to, but I thought it would detract from this. I like this. Right, 3.5. Just going to pull that a little bit. It looks all good to me. And cut. Take me time. Right, take me time. If you cut it, you can't put it back, can you? You have to make it a 2-inch border. 3.5. Got a little table, you know. I bought this little wooden table, solid table. It's been a handy little thing for me. I'm chuffed with it. It cost a pretty penny compared to a plastic one. But yeah, it does the job. And I can move it, you know, I can slide it along the floor. So, there we go. Don't move it. Sniffles again. Beg my pardon. Right. I'm only going as far as that. I'm wandering up there. Now I can see that quilt. I can see that border moving slightly to the right. I can't do anything about it now. It's there. It's sewn on. Maybe once I get it cut, it might look better. It might be, you know, that illusion thing. I'm hoping. 3.5 down here because I know this is all right. I'm putting my elbow on it while I move this top part back a bit. Again, I'm slightly out there, but I'm fine with that. That's enough, more than enough to... my binding will cover it. Let me just... go. A little bit of a mismatch here. No. Last one. Move a bit near about. Oh, pick up bits on the floor. Get it squared up, look squared up. Right, 3.5. See, I can tuck that square there now. And I've just laid that on, and so it's no way is that square. There you go, that's a bit better. I shall lean on it. And hopefully, I've moved a bit there. Put pressure on. That's fine. Be right. Yeah, nearly there. Nearly done, Bill. I'm a bad sleeper anyway, see, so I'll have been up now anyway. It's not just a quilt that I'm worrying about. I've only been sitting there watching news, politics on YouTube. Wood turning, watching wood turning at the moment. There's a thing to watch, eh? At my age, lovely. Wood and resin, wonderful bowls and that they make. So you're going to take it up, know what I'm like? No, might have gone on the course when I was younger if I could afford it and that. But no, it's not mine, but it's lovely to watch. Crafter, another crafter, isn't it? Right, just to there, because that's wandering off. So I've got to get this straight now. See, look. I'm well out there, well out. You know, this is because of this curve, I know it is. So if I do, oh dear, this is worrying. This is worrying for poor old Bill. Yeah, I'm gonna take that off at the moment. Got a little bit to muck around with, I think. See if I put that there. Look, you see how much I'm out? I'm nearly a centimetre out. Saying that, there's movement in the quilt. It's not a block of wood, is it? But look. But there's nothing else I can do. I'm not professional. Yeah, you can see, can't you? Look. There's the ruler at the top line. And there it is down here. What do? That's nearly it's a quarter of an inch. So I'll just take a little bit off. I'm going to take that little bit off. Go for it, Belle. It's not going on a wall. Nobody will see that it's not quite square. It's going on somebody's lap. Overfussing. Perfection. So there we are. All I've wobbled her. It's looking pretty good, isn't it? Excuse my bed because I've just climbed out of it. If you see anything. Yeah, really pleased. Alright, now for the binding. So I'm cutting the scraps now. See off the backing that I've cut off. Take the batting off. There's quite a bit here. Oh my God, that is quite a bit. Look. See that? It's doubled. We'll get a way to cut it. Doubled, and we'll fold it again. Put it tight there. Just roll it out. Never know, 1 1/4 or 1 1/2. It's always a nightmare with me. Never remember. So I'm going to cut 1 1/2, but I'm actually going to cut more than that here because I want a straight edge. So 1 1/2. Make sure 1 1/2 up there. I haven't. See what I mean? Have I moved? I can't see the dark. Yeah, that's all right. Mind you, I've got a layer underneath. See, that's what I'm worried about. Right, we'll go here. So this cut edge will be my straight edge, just gently, because I'm stretching over as well. And I'm going to leave that one on there and just move that and do 1.5 here. So I know this is my straight edge. Might get enough of the whole quilt on here. That over there. 1.5. Yeah, one nice and straight, top, bottom, middle. Just gently, because I'm cutting through 4 layers of fabric here. Oops, see, I moved that one. That's a pain. Hold on, let's get this little crease over here. A join or something in there. Not with the middle section. I joined 2 big, hold on, I can't get out of the ruler. 2 big sections together in the middle, or thereabouts. Right. 1.5, yeah. Reassure yourself, Belle. And put that one there for a minute. Sit down after this, killing my back. So I turned it over and put it on the line, just to reassure myself. Okay, yeah. 1.5. Will I get another one out of that, do you think? I'll get a bit out of there, we'll cut it. There's a little sliver, it'll be alright. Cut it, because we'll get a little bit of length. It doesn't matter where the joins are. I'll join diagonal like a bias, not straight on. Which I've done in other videos when you see me do my binding. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother with that little bit, eh? Where is that there? That's going in the bin. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought I had another one. I did, look. So if they're 4 lengths, and an extra one, maybe get it out there. Right, let's get this together. I've cut the binding from the backing left over, 1.5 inches. It's only going to take 1/4 inch or so here. I'll keep the outside of the foot on the edge. It's a little bit more than 1/4 inch. Trying to think of a way that I could sew it together all in one, save me hand stitching, which is going to take time, but I'll see when I put this on. So, binding. Leave a wee bit for the joining for the other, when we get to the other end, well, back to the same place. We'll end up about 6 inches or so away. And it is, I've got some binding bits on my YouTube channels. I might make a specific one actually. Might have done. Memory. Yeah, so leave a bit for manoeuvrability, to be able to move it, to join it. So that'll do there. Anywhere there, it's not great science. So as I say, I didn't put the 1/4 inch foot on because it sort of hangs very near, and with the thickness of the fabric, I haven't changed any settings, still the same stitch, still the same pressure and bobbin and top thread. So, a couple of stitches back to tie it off. And there we go. Normally I wouldn't have worried. I would have said, right, I'll take my time, put the quilt to the side and get to the hand stitch and the binding later on, but this is late now. Double check that we're okay. Beautiful, beautiful. So I don't change the pressure or anything because of the thickness of the quilt. Obviously change my foot. Put the feed dogs back up. Saying obviously, that's what we do. Some people don't know these things, do they? You know? You didn't know one time about what the hell is feed dogs? So I've wandered a bit there, that's alright. Thickness. Got to remember I haven't got a 1/4 inch foot on here. Keep it to the edge. My light's not very good here. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I need to get, I keep saying it, don't I? I need to get another light behind me. I hope that doesn't cause a shadow, because all these things go through your head, your brain. Never nobody to, no expert. If you are a YouTuber, give me some information. It would be lovely to learn of somebody that's already done this. Or doing this YouTube about lights. I'd rather it that way in the search on YouTube, because I get so confused. There's so much information there, sometimes you get overwhelmed with it. So there we are, we're coming to the corner. I put it up here, and see I got that slight there, but that's fine. Just line this edge. Just make sure you can see. Probably not. Let's move you a little tiny touch. Hold on a sec. Got to get off my seat. Move you slightly there. Yeah. Hold on to your seat. I should have said that before. As I say, I'm slightly out there. That's fine. I'll take it back. Line this edge along here. You can do that by eye. And I'll make sure that's horizontal there. A nice crease. Light is atrocious actually, even for me. I have moved it. I've got another light there that's useless. I turned it off and never saw any difference. I thought, well, that's a lot of good. Right, go to the corner. And I can see the crease line, and you get to know when it's roughly 1/4 inch anyway from this edge. That do, so I'll just take it back a couple of stitches. And that's it. It's over there. Well, let's move my quilt around a bit more comfy here. So there's a bit there. Just a little hint of the dragonflies along the edge. A little bit better than the plain, isn't it? Worth the effort, Bill. As I say, it's time that's doing it to me. More than the quilting. More than the work. You can be a bit lazy, can't you, at times? But, okay, so I always say this, you know, when you drag it up, sometimes the feed dogs, hold on, let me show you. Sometimes the feed dogs get hold of that and pull that back. So I'm always well aware of that. I've been caught that way. So even if you go that like that, about just over 1/4 inch, because I'm going to go backwards for the first couple of stitches. I had to think there if I was doing this right, you know that? Expert at work here. Right. That's it. So we know we're safe. I can get myself lined up, all sorted out, off the extension table bell. That's the batting. Off we go again. Just making sure I'm okay. Bye.